And who will be the buyers? Who will be the visitors? How do you hope to attract them?
I only really know of one, which is myself and my wife and our family. So we're really trying to design this in a way to be a place that we would want to be, a place that we would want to spend the summer. And as I tell different friends and I show them different renderings of what we're doing, they all say, "Oh, can we get a place there next to you?" So I really think we'll build a tremendous community. We're attracting some of the great brands in the world who want to be a part of this. And I think it's going to be incredible. So we're really designing this as the place that we would want to spend our summers. And I believe if we execute that well, a lot of other families will look to make this a place where they'll either want to have a home or they'll want to be visiting with great frequency.
When you started Affinity Partners, we were talking together, and I don't think real estate was in your plan and your strategy. So how come you decided to make this exception? And can you tell us more about what the other investment are you making or considering to make in Europe, and which other opportunities you see in this part of the world?
Sure. So when I was in real estate, the thing that I was always attracted to were markets that I felt were very undervalued or underseen, but had all the right fundamentals. So when I was in New York, I was buying in Soho before Soho really became, really tops. I was buying in Brooklyn before Brooklyn became exciting, and then I was buying in Jersey City before Jersey City became exciting. All of those different trends have the same thing with Albania, where it has all the right fundamentals, just people aren't trained to understand it. And so as we go forward, people will start seeing it and they'll be a part of it. So number one, it felt like, we were 10 years ahead of the trend. And then number two was the scale and the size. And then the country just having all of the right elements from a governance perspective to push it forward. So far, we've had very good success in Europe. We haven't done a lot, but we invested in a company called eGym in Germany, which is crushing it. El Catterton just invested in the deal at almost twice the value. We came in about a year and a half ago, and they did that about 6 months ago, and the company now offers at almost twice that value. Their growth has been extraordinary from a revenue and a profitability perspective, and they're now expanding in the US, which is incredible. We also just invested in Revolut, which is, I think, one of the best, if not the best, new age fintech platforms that's been built, I think, in the world. It's growing like crazy, and very, very proud to be a part of that. So I think in Europe, there's definitely opportunities. Right now, we're very focused on US, but I think there definitely are some opportunities in Europe that we'll look at that we think are, great founders, great companies with great potential.
Jared, being in conversation with you, I cannot avoid to ask you a question about is your investment strategy changed since your father-in-law, President Trump, came to office? And if yes, what do you see now your strategy with Europe and other markets?
So the answer is we continue to do what we're doing. We've invested now almost $2.5 billion. So I'd say over half of that is in the US. We have a bunch of international investments where we think we find markets and opportunities that are mispriced. There is one thing I'm looking at from a more of a personal interest. I don't know if it will qualify for the fund, but obviously been helping Steve and to promote the Abraham Accords to make the ones that are existing stick, and then also to find new opportunities.